Welcome everyone. Today more plant crafter toxicity with, of course, my buddy Timmy. When life's short, wag more. Yeah, show off that shirt, gotta show it. And snack time. Sorry, had an egg this morning and an egg over easy and then a jerky treat. Now he gets his twisty stick that he likes to have. So yeah, we are back to toxicity DLC, and I did a little bit since last time. Not a lot. I just did a little more changing my storage arrangement around a little bit, kind of fine tuning some stuff, and I got some things in mind on how I want to do it for the second base, the kind of launch pad shipping outpost that I started getting set up last time. But yeah, got a few things we can get done today. I think we're going to make some very good progress today because I'm now starting to get to see plant life showing up, and we're at the liquid water stage. So I got a bunch more things we can get started with today. While we wait for people to join in, we'll just go ahead and get rolling. And there we go. So, yes, back to our Cloud City location, the top side of the largest, tallest pillar, and hopefully the frame rate drops will quit. And you see, I've got liquid water. I was actually going to put my extractors, my tier 3 extractors down there last time, and then hey, I got water going now, so obviously a good idea I didn't do that. But I do have lake water collectors going down there now, so that's kind of nice. It's very short travel time for all of my stuff to come this way, and I'm suddenly getting a lot of frame rate drop, like very quick drops. I noticed that that was not happening previously, and I haven't changed anything as far as mods. You know, it's not like, it's not as bad as the auto DNA sequencer effect, where it literally pauses for half a second every 2.5 seconds. It's still dropping quite a bit though. I guess maybe some stuff is still kind of getting loaded. Anyway, we did that section last time, the big dome. We got through that. I got access to the little osmium area. And we got osmium coming in. And then we've got this one more little spot down here to the south that I need to clean up. We'll do that first today. And then we'll start making our way westward to get some things going. But yeah, I'm gonna let my drones do their thing. I've got, not sure what that one drone was coming from over here for. I think those are coming from the extractors I put down there. But yeah, things are fairly well set up, I think, right now. I did again change some stuff up here, so I've expanded. I've got my storage. I really need to come up with a basic storage approach that covers all the basics regardless of which planet, and then puts the plant specific stuff in a certain area and kind of keep things within a certain range of the auto crafters, because I am getting some of these where on the very edge the crafting doesn't want to work. But I've still got plenty of room. I'm kind of working backwards from this side too because of certain things. Plenty of circuit boards right now. We got some rockets. Oh yeah, and that's another thing we're going to do. We are going to launch some rockets today. Might be a good thing to start with. We're going to go over there and do some rocket launches. Because I also have the supplies. I have been shipping in the stuff. Part of the whole idea of wanting to move my shipping outpost or stuff over to it. I've been shipping in the stuff for making the tier 5 heater and the tier 5 drills to make a nice little batch along with the optimizers, and then I can order in the fuses later. But I've got the supplies for that, so of course I ordered the supplies to make rockets, so we could do at least 10 of each of these. So we'll go ahead and get that, and well, you know, we can just do the build out afterwards. I'm waiting for a way to custom order your teleporter stuff. I feel like that should have already been done. But okay, so we're gonna do 10 of each of these. So I got the 10 rockets. It's gonna be 20 super alloy for each. So 40 super alloy. So I got rods I can recycle. And then we're gonna do, oh wait, not magnesium, silicon, 30 silicon and 30 cobalt. There we go. Everything I need to launch some rockets. And so this will help on the terraformation index side, just helping getting that higher. I still need, of course, and you know what, let me I'm gonna cut the volume off for a second on the game, because these rockets are gonna make it really loud. But of course I still need the toxicity part, the detoxing purification, that's what it is, purification value to increase, because you gotta get that to unlock stuff. But then there are, oh, and I did not bring enough super alloy. It was 20 super alloy per rock for that. Did I only grab 20? I must have. Yeah, I must have only grabbed 20 instead. So I need the 20. I'll just bring it up here. So I need this to the purification to unlock these things, and we got a lot to get through, but I am up to at least the tier 3. But of course, terraformation is still going to be based off of the actual terraformation, which is where I need for the purification multiplier fuse to help out 350 GTI. Also the 350 GTI for the pristine mushroom. So you could technically just do it all through purification and not even do anything else. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So this way it'll speed things up. Thus the reason for doing the rockets. And I'm just going to close out after I get these done, so we're not getting hit constantly. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be bad to, I guess, go around collecting the drops off of these asteroids, but that's time consuming, especially when I have mining spots I can mine these from. And I can just order in what I need from other planets right now. All right. So there we go. Clear those, and let's get away from the noisy rockets. Thelonious, good afternoon. I guess now that we're away from the rocket engines, we can not blow people's ears out with loud rocket noise. All right, so I'm gonna need, it's not 20. I'm not doing 10 of each. I'm gonna do 8. So I have a space in the middle to do the multipliers. That way the multipliers will be maxed out. So just doing that, but I'll go ahead and just take 10 because it's easier. And then of course I need 24 there. So there's about 24. So I'm just gonna take all of those. And yeah, I ordered this in advance, just so I'd already have everything from Prime, because most of this was, you know, I've got it on Prime ready to go. I'll just go ahead and order it. It's a lot easier that way. And we'll go to the northern outpost. where I'm going to put all of this terraformation junk. I think I'm going to start with these because they are a little bit more compact. Obviously, I'm going to have to clear some of the junk from the ground. I'm not as worried today, or at least to begin with today, on setting up mining production. I just want to get this kind of stuff going, so we get the terraformation going, and then we'll do the cleanup. Because again, I get most of my supplies from either Prime or Humble. Yeah, that should be good right there. So I'm not so worried about setting it up. Like, I've got the big osmium area. I could go ahead and set up stuff and have production going there, and, you know, doing it where, hey, I'll craft an osmium rod and ship that back. And I don't have a big need for osmium rods right now, and I've got plenty of that being produced on other planets. So I'd rather focus on trying to just bump up the cleanup first and try to get things going there. And then I may get some a bunch of shipments going to get supplies to do a lot of rocket launches. All right, that should clear enough room. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 8. Not exactly lined up very well. That one kind of got off kilter. Well, that one did too. Those, yeah. So I kind of feel like that thing in Sash Factory where you get a tower you can climb in order to help line things up better would be really useful here, especially since some stuff like that place is so far away when you try to build it. Now we'll get this going, and these should be all right over some of the ore pieces, just because, well, they don't intersect the ore pieces on the ground as much as, say, the round base of the heaters. So there we go. So what I do is I just sweep in, start setting up the optimizers. So I only need 8 of each. I just keep optimizing them, and then of course using rockets to boost the overall. And I did not even notice how low my oxygen was. Felonious, you should have been screaming, "You're gonna die!" Because I was getting a little close to that right there. Fuses. I don't know if I've actually got... I got energy and growth and production. I got purification, which I might need for something else. I don't have any heat or the other fuses, so let's see here. Heat. Wow, I only have 2 heat fuses on the other one. Okay, I guess I won't worry about the fuses right now. We'll just let the rockets do their thing. Let me check. Nope, I need that screen too. think I'm gonna have to do an extended little desk setup here. I do like that links now. That's nice. I'm not sure why it went yellow on it, even though it was like, oh, it's linked together. Okay. Ooh, a nice blue hazy look to the green planet. So yeah, we got 10 of each. Nice little boost there. I'm already at 2 GTI. I think I just want to do some more rockets. So, rocket engines. No, let's just order all of them. I got plenty there, and I'm producing plenty. That's prime. Let's just go ahead and order again. That's 50 more rocket engines. And 10 minutes. Alright, so we'll do another big batch of rockets. I probably need... Not that. I will need some stuff for that, but... Oh, there goes save. I need the regular recycling machine. We'll have to throw that somewhere. You know, let me go over here. At some point, I'm gonna get where I don't need those. Actually, because I got the recycled right over here, you know, we'll just toss it in there. Great. So now, see how much I got left in that. 4. Okay. And there we go. Recycled, clear. Oh wow, I'm seeing my frame rate drop to like 25, so I'm gonna save and wait for that to go away. Or go back, load out, load back in, hopefully improve the frame rate a little bit. I haven't changed anything as far as my mods. I didn't update anything, and it wasn't doing quite like this the other day when I played. So I don't know why it's suddenly dropping frame rate further. Oh, great. And I've got a tree now in my base. No, thank you. Can I need to get rid of that. That's not cool. See, that's the kind of thing that should be like where the game does not allow that to happen. That should be, there's a collision, stop it. Disable that one. That's great. Okay, so now I should basically do the whole thing higher. Yes. Actually, let's see how bad that is. It still sticks up here. I'd have to go 2 levels higher on this. Oh, that's not cool. Maybe it'll fix it with something else. I might have to find... I think I remember seeing a mod that would help with that kind of thing. But that should be, you know, blocking. That should not work. Hey, Jenny. I'm doing all right. Timmy's doing okay. He's now curled up, saying I'm taking a nap. And we've got larvae starting to show up. So... I'm on vegetation. Then we got purified oceans. What's the next one for it? Then insects. But I've already got insects showing. And then breathable atmosphere. Then we get the life and we're back to complete transformation. Definitely gonna take longer to get to that breathable atmosphere on this one. I do believe I still have better jetpack as a mod. I will find out for sure real quick. I am pretty sure I've like just pretty much left it in at that point, because it's never, I mean, occasionally update it, but it's never been like a major problem when using that. So is yours having like a weird frame rate loss kind of thing? Because that's kind of where mine is suddenly today. It's suddenly having a bunch of frame rate drops. Yes, I do have better jetpack. Which, I mean, it was updated as of February when I did that last. I'm saying it's not as bad, but it feels similar to how the auto DNA sequencer is causing that sound, like it just drops and then goes back up, then drops. You have to log out of your PC and do a restart. Like it's to the point it freezes up the whole computer. That's a little bit more drastic. Well, I'm not seeing that. Well, no, I was clicking that to organize, and then apparently I moved and it triggered on that one. Yeah, my problem right now, my biggest one besides the frame rate drops down to like 40, 50, is this suddenly being in my way. So learn my lesson. Don't build up here again. Honestly, that should have been fixed in the game where it doesn't allow that. All right, you know what? I got food. I got water taken care of. We're gonna take a couple of oxygen capsules, I guess. And yeah, we'll just go to there. Faulty foliage. Yes. There needs to be a mod called that, actually. Somebody needs to make a mod called Faulty Foliage. And its whole purpose is to fix things where the plants are clipping into something and it shouldn't be. What's funny is it did it after I reloaded the game, which is pretty much where other stuff has happened, where I pass like a certain terraformation change and it's supposed to do something and it doesn't until I leave, like close the game and come back in. That's a nice little looking ecosystem. And yeah, you're gonna beat Jason before he gets in. How nice. You don't even give him a chance to get in to represent himself first. All right. 1 of 50. At least they're like right here. I want to make sure I get the spores, because while they don't contribute to the toxicity part, it's still a case of I am not quite where I am going to be harvesting them on auto yet, though I think I can get to that today. Really, I just got to clean the areas where it shows I can harvest them with a little robot and then order the supplies for a robot. And you know what? I got oxygen capsules, but take the opportunity to go ahead and grab me some supplies. Maybe build an oxygen outpost. And again, I forgot to bring a temporary teleporter. Well, I'm getting plenty of these destruction cleanup bombs. And all of them are buried underneath stuff. Goop. Okay, still got 11. I grab, I know I have 1 iron, that should be 3rd. I might have what I need, but there, grab that too. Yeah, the fact that they changed it where you have to clear the toxicity of the area in order to build does add that extra mechanic where you kind of want to make sure you have an oxygen capsule just in case you don't notice in time. and you don't have enough time to get out of the toxic area in order to build your oxygen base, so you kind of want to have that emergency capsule. Production fuse, yay. How much is this water gonna have? 75. Okay. You know, without the stacking mod, item stacking mod, I would say, yeah, use the drones to help clear the purified water from your water cleaner thingies, you know, so you can keep it going. But with the item stacking mod, it's just honestly more efficient to let them go, grab a stack or two or all of them at the same time, and then dump them to purify, instead of worrying about tying up your drones going back and forth, because that will be a fairly consistent thing. It's just going to keep happening, just because you keep getting further and further away with the water sources. It's kind of that, like, well, you know, I much prefer to have it where I actually have my drones doing something more useful. Yeah, the toxic water. Can't see because of the toxic water. Oh. Not really gonna be useful to me, but, you know, grab it anyway. I'm noticing there's no wall locker storage there that's buried, so that's okay. But that you went to the S planet. Which one is that? The to the well, you know, there's Prime, there's Humble, there's Selenia. You mean Selenia? Technically, Selenia is a moon, but they use kind of that planet terminology for every map. So it's like, it's a moon, but we're gonna also just call it planets all around. Honestly, that's, you know, I did Prime and I did Humble, I think, just because I knew, you know, full planet, and then I did Selenia, or maybe I did Selenia then Humble in this save. I can't remember which sequence it was. But Selenia, you know, they boosted the drops you get from the crates because of resource lack. Same reason why there's so many stupid clams all over Aqualis, because you can't mine on Aqualis. All right, guess there's nothing worth exploring down here, so we'll just keep going and do this. $2.75 million tokens, that is. We gotta see how high I get on this live stream. I can't remember if that's the big dome, or I know it came with, I believe, the moon's update. So I don't think we got it with Humble. And I can't remember if it's actually on Selenia or if it's from the system terraformation. I gotta go back, drop stuff off anyway, so we'll take a look when I get back. And I guess I need to go dump. Can't remember. I think I cleaned up. Yeah, I know it's you know, blue, so it's cleaned. But I think I moved my extractors over back to here. Just so they're like right next to where I teleport to. I don't think I put the parts away, though I may have messed up and put them up. Let this go. Clean a little more, you know, organize. There we go. You know what? Let's look at my power, because I bet it'll tell me if I still got those water purification things. Lake water collector. That's it. I must have like put them away then, or put the supplies away. Selenia. You do get the big dome, mega dome at 5 TTI. So basically, whenever you finish terraforming it, yeah, you're there. Oh, you know what? Good opportunity to check and see if my shipment's back, and it is, and everything has been already transported out. That's what I like to see. I need some super alloy rods, because I want to use a bunch of super alloy. Let's do like 8 of each. And I don't really need cosmic quartz for anything just yet. I've got plenty of energy multiplier fuses and such. I don't have the heat fuses. I need to get some stuff going to produce I guess, well, the algae and such. I got plants. I need to get the plants going too. Make use of them for some oxygen growth on the terraformation. I got 57 golden butterfly larvas ready to bring over here. All right, well, you just launch that one. Okay, so not sure where he was coming from, but you got the T2 recycler and working on upping the animals to get the green fuse. Are you talking about? Oh, you know, let me look here on the order thing. We've got the growth multiplier fuse. And then you got kind of like a tealish, you know, light blue oxygen multiplier fuse. I'm assuming you're meaning the growth fuse. I can't remember the other ones because I don't have those available. Okay. Water's coming in nicely. I need a spare teleporter. And just to make it where I can... You know what? I'm just gonna do the one. That should be enough, because that will handle... I mean, well... I'll put 2. Okay. There goes that. Just so I don't have to look for it. All up in my business. I didn't agree to that. I didn't agree to the plants being in my way. I need my weed whacker. I gotta go chop them down. Yeah, the growth multiplier fuse, I do need to see about getting, well, I'm not doing anything as far as the plants really just yet. I still like the idea of just doing like the way I do with the heaters and the drills. Do like an 3x3 grid, you know, do 1 2 3 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 as far as that style, that layout. But instead of putting the middlemost item in place, you leave that space open for multipliers, so you can throw in a bunch of multipliers, optimizers with the fuses, and it just, they always hit those 8 because they're right there in the middle. I'll probably do like a tier 2 tree spreader or tier 3 tree spreader going, where I can have them set up with the growth multiplier fuse if I need it after a certain amount of time. So I kind of want to just see how well I do without that. And I want to go up to, well, that's aluminum. I'm close by. We'll go ahead and get that. I'm not that impressed with the Megadome. It's not really that mega in size, and ultimately, you know, I haven't had like the best luck building within it. It's very restrictive on certain things. I didn't bring my oxygen capsules this time, so I do need to pay a little bit more attention on my oxygen level, so I give myself time to get out of the area. I do like with the upgrade, it does show like your proximity to the net spot, but you see it's tracking off of the center of each one. So it's like you're still 5 meters away from the center of the thing. It's like, that does kind of throw me off a little bit, because like I'm not quite there yet, but I actually am. 500 toxic water here. Okay, extra toxic right here. Let me get out of here and get some oxygen back. All right, yeah, 11 GTI. Those 350 is what I need for the 2 unlocks I want. Hopefully by the time I get through cleaning this and the next area, that those water pumps will be pretty much ready. I mean, even on the lower tier ones, it didn't take that long to fill them up with water. Yeah, let's go back this way. I know there's some more over this direction. Feel like I'm just kind of easing my way like through way up into here and just kind of zigzagging. So I want to make sure I kind of get back over here. All those, God, they're not crushers, detoxification machines. They're gonna be working overtime after this. Oh, look. There's some way up there. Wow, okay, so I'm out of the toxic area. Yeah. Even though I'm like right below a toxic area. So it is a spherical effect rather than a just circular effect where you gotta be outside of a certain point in terms of X and Y coordinates. It's actually doing a X, Y, and Z style setup, which is nice. It's more realistic that way. And now I gotta find my way up there. It's gonna be the fun part. Okay, so I'm up here. Just a pipe. I don't think there's gonna be a climbing thing there. Maybe it's over this way. I'm supposed to go up that path. Alright, there's that. Ten more. So apparently I am... Those other spots are not part of the same area. Because this area is now clean. Yeah, okay, so if I go all the way up that and back around, that looks like it's how I get up to that other spot. Space food, I don't have any clean water right here. Vine? Climb up? No. Doesn't let me climb it. Oh, okay. So here's this. And now you can see it looks like a dam. Water dam. Just clarify before YouTube starts to punish me for that word. And you see some more of the toxic goo spots to the right there. So yeah, apparently there's the lower area, the ground level, and then there's toxic upper level. Maybe there was a way to get here from that side of the rail. Yeah, there is. Okay, so you can come to there and go through that way to get over here. Drop off some goodies. Whole bunch of goodies. Give it a second. Actually, I'll just take these, put them there. There. Oh, I dropped off my supplies from making a breathing station. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, so I get here. Oh, I see, yeah, the little ramp there. Stairs, curving staircase. Oh, look at that sudden change. I'm toxic again. Alright. So now we've got kind of that base wreck. If I get in. And a plant decided to pop in a little bit. See, even here, the plants are getting inside. They're clipping in. That shouldn't happen. I can't get in otherwise. It's only a tier 1, but you know what? We'll give it a go. Got all that. And that. Yes. I'm definitely getting more of a lag through here. I think it's got to be something with the area. Like something with what's rendering in. That's the one I came from. All right. And, oh, one locker I can't interact with. Okay. Of course it did. Can I at least finish this off? Boom, there we go. We got Blazar quartz. And I have some already in my inventory. Cool. All right. Breathe. Oxygen. Let's dump that in there. I mean, look, I've got a lot of quartz so far in this save, or on this map. I mean, tons of quartz because of, I guess, the system terraformation index. Either they are tied up or I have literally no matches. Something's, I think they're tied up. I need to get some more drones. All right, so you got nice Blazar quartz dotted around here, which I'm not gonna worry about because I like kind of it as a decoration. And I've got plenty that I can craft, so it's not a necessity to grab it all. I would like to have something where we could build like these, like a section up to a floor and then another top section and then expand out with flatter. Like this right here is basically just a foundation that's cut down in terms of vertical height. That should be an easy thing. Actually, I think there's a mod that provides additional foundation designs, like a, you know, cutting it down in terms of the vertical height, or horizontal, giving you like a walkway, catwalk type of size. Okay, so I got that one, got that one. That's where I came from. Three of the same suit, because I totally need that many. So no toxic element, but you know, look, it's a little different color. It's not the brown color, but it's a cosmic quartz spot right there. Another one. So there you go, 2 cosmic quartz locations up top once you get through that, and a nice view. And now I guess, well, no, that's ground, that's terrain, so that's not the toxic water there. Another big facility over there, and again, it is like a hydroelectric dam kind of thing, like maybe that was being used for power. I mean, the thing I don't get, oh, there's another cosmic quartz spot. It said that there's no natural rainfall pattern here on this planet, so the dam would kind of be useful to have as a way to, you know, it fills up from the rainfall, but if there's no rainfall, then it doesn't fill up. So are they like using that as a way to store the water or separate it out, I guess, maybe pumping clean water in, you know, maintaining it where it was clean. Trade space rocket and the inert T5 exoskeleton. You know what? I can just use these up. It'll consume them, but it won't give me anything, so just frees up some space. Okay. Water. Some food. Back we go. All right, so that has cleared up this whole area. So aluminum, osmium, I really want to get this. And then we got the goo spot right there, which is the robot. So yeah, before I go heading into this little area, doing that, I need to go back up north. But that's what, 3 of the cosmic quartz locations I just stumbled across? All up on top of these pillars. Plateaus, I guess. And another one. I was just finding quartz all over the place. One more, one more. I'm gonna find all the cosmic quartz spots before I find the golden crates at this rate. Those were all right through there. That's like 6, 7, 8 just in that one area. I kind of came in behind another, let's be a cave spot. Is there a pass through? Does not look like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get out, so I don't have to worry about dying by not being able to breathe and refill my oxygen. Let's see, that has me facing wrong direction. Okay. Actually, let's just see. Yep, nice and easy. Climb up top. Oh, hey, there you go. All right, so it shows toxic spots. I'm just not close enough to that. Oh. Osmium. All right. I'll leave that. It's a nice decorative touch. Probably should worry about my oxygen again. Guess I need to go put a spot for all my crystals to go, because I got too many quartz crystals of the varying types. Okay, this is obviously sick. There we go. Inside. And there it goes. Cleaned. And that's... Oh, okay. So it's like inside the tree kind of thing. And then down into a cave system. This is a neat little spot. Obviously, it is a maze where you learn your way around. $50 toxic water. I'm assuming that ties in with the outside water area. Okay, so that one's done. I'm going the wrong way. Now we got the zeolite spots appearing. Oh, and I remember this one from last time. Yep. Okay, so it's over here. All right, so I've got 1 and a 2. I'm assuming that's like that's either 2 or 3 right there. At least these are smaller ones. I got cosmic quartz there. That's kind of nice. Again, I don't really have a use for it at the moment, and I am stuck. There we go. Okay, it wasn't even showing me proximity to that because I wasn't technically in the toxic area at the moment. Okay, that one is done. Okay, yep. Last section. I don't have any water. I do not. Alright. Knock this out and I can teleport back. There we go. All done. I think this is like the most energy multiplier fuses I've ever gotten anywhere. Eat and drink. You know what, I'm gonna get through this and we'll go get the water collectors from down there, dump them there, because that will take a while. And we're gonna head north to this other one way off over here. And then that's this whole area, which gives me mining for zeolite. Just gotta pick a spot. Which my drones are a little bit stretched thin as it is, so that is another thing that can wait. I can't climb that. Oh, come on. There we go. Definitely getting some lag right there. Do kind of like the little model thing they got going here. Very much like a, you know, Close Encounters of the Third Kind or Fourth Kind, you know, movie thing, where it makes this like little model of the Devil's Tower area. Heaters I can't break down. Great. All up in the way. So it's like an underground base, but it's above ground, so we start from the bottom and work our way upwards. Whereas underground base, you know, you start at the top, work your way down. Select the candidate who is gonna regret taking the job. Again, the yellow crate. That bothers me. I want to open the yellow crates and I can't. And the little white crates, I want to open them and I can't. Oh. And that, whatever it is, I want to be able to craft it for decoration or open it, see what it is. Okay, let me get out of here because I need some oxygen. think I need to go and organize some stuff. Some other stuff that I haven't organized yet, like the seed packets and such. Actually, I think I did do those. I need to do the quartz, though. I need to get the quartz organized, because that's most of this now, the quartz and the fuses. Ooh, nice. That's definitely like a good early game thing when you are starting on this planet. You need to get the supplies to make some additional terraformation stuff. Of course, you know, depends on how quickly you move. You might already be past those blueprints when you get here. Well, let's check this out. Plus, I say there's goo. So, rocket getting set up. I'm gonna assume heat rocket, maybe. It's like iridium rods. And there we go. All nice and clean. Again, the model. Ah, I want to be able to build some of that. It's not fair. We should get to build that capability. You know, be like, hey, once you build it, you know, it creates, you can build it with a look of your existing base. Oh, this is a animal spot. I gotta click that to pick it up. That's the animal shelter there. And an open crate. But we can break down the manipulator. I forgot to go upstairs. Who would want to go to a desert planet and terraform it? All alone. Nobody. Sharky! Okay. I need to get back out here. To me, plant seeds and etc. Speaking of extra stuff, okay, that's back. I should have enough to go ahead and do another set of rockets. So 10 and 10. Okay. Good. Okay, I need... Let's take those. That's really annoying. Okay, there's those. That's one set. All right, I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should be all. So first, shipping outpost. Knock out another 20 rockets real quick. Yep. Let me turn the audio off so I don't deafen everyone. There we go. Okay. Time to get out of the noisy spot. There we go. Less noisy. And terraformation is going up. I'm gonna go get the just when I get back, work on the toxicity boost rocket. Get like another 10 of those. And I can deconstruct that one for a change. Okay, that is the little recessed area up here for the zeolite spot. That leaves this little spot here around the corner. So I get that, and then, you know, get the stuff for a robot. Set up the robot there, start producing the goo. It's gonna be one of those, I'll leave it till it fills up, and then I'll come collect it. Because that's just a lot of traffic for my only 10 drones at the moment. Ooh, yeah, okay, this spot I was at earlier. 92. Magnetar quartz. Okay, so we got that here. Oh, wow. I deconstructed the ladder. Or no, it did. Okay, it did climb me. Oh, I was clicking deconstruct the goo and then the ladder looked like it disappeared. I get stuff to click. I'm getting so much frame rate lag that it's like at some points I click and it doesn't respond immediately. It responds just enough for me to turn and look away. Okay, I might be having a problem here. I need to get out of here because I can't build in here. Oh no, you giving me the slowest elevator possible. I want to die because it's a slow elevator. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. There we go, there we go. Just in time. Oh wow, this is a separate section. It's a whole new count. Okay, so I went far enough north to get this one. Alright, that's fine. I gotta clean it out anyway. Let's see, which one was that? That was a tier 1. Well, that's fine. It's good enough. Let's see how far out it goes. Did not get this corner. But that was a very good, convenient little spot. That cleared quite a bit. Rather than having to track everything down as far as the parts that are rolling away, that was a good use of the explosive. Oh, got some tungsten there. And I am out of the toxic area into a canyon path leading back up. Oh, possible I've got a canyon path that sneaks me back in. Solar quartz. Okay. We're gonna look because it's not toxic. So maybe the water here. 100. So where is this leading me? Oh, way back through here. Okay. Cosmic quartz spot conveniently next to that light. If I can speed up my terraformation today enough, it will unlock those. 200, so this is a whole separate area too. Same 200. Okay. This is an interesting looking place. There's definitely put effort into the visuals of the landscape here. Oh, hey, we got butterflies. Kind of surprised there's not like a larva indicator there. Another cosmic quartz. Okay. I am really racking up the cosmic quartz today, as far as finding them accidentally. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go back over here. So, try to get, well, I think that's it, is up this way. Oh. Somewhere there's my way out, and I can't remember where to go. Maybe it was along this path. Yeah, because I went up north and then came back around. There we go. There's that cosmic quartz. The solar quartz. That's a nice, clean looking waterfall. 100 water. Okay. And a mushroom. Okay, and up we go. Thing around the corner, yep. Oh. Okay, a structure with a disheveled room. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to get out of here, because I am out of room. That'll work. We'll just toss it on there and go get some water. And there goes that. Let's get out of here. I think this is the right way. Yes, back to here where I got some goo. Finished cleaning up. Got it. Or I got this area. All right, let's go a little bit more. Eight left. Get this cleaned. So I got one piece I missed somewhere. There it is. Okay, this is all cleaned up. And that's a big maze like cave system. But all through here. All right, so we got one more this way. I want to get this one cleared. And then that means I can do the robot over here. Pristine mushrooms everywhere I can right now, because I still need 10 times as much terraformation index as I have now to get the unlock for the mushroom recipe. Close to done with this thing. Oh, well, upstairs. Okay. I'm not finding any goo inside, so surprisingly, I'm still decreasing on my toxicity. Okay, let's get out of here so I can make my way to a teleportable spot. And there's... No, that's a plant. There we go. And you can see where the 2,000 spots comes into play when it's, you know, you're doing that many toxic elements for just one little area. I'm hoping this is gonna finish this off between this little area right here and those. Did not get them all, but close. Floating plant. Always good to have that floating plant appearance. There we go. This has got to finish this off. Come on. Oh, man, as big as that was, you'd think that would have been like, oh yeah, this is the last of it. Yeah, I don't know where it goes. Let's just see where my range starts to pick up. Oh. Before I drop down and miss it later. Get that pristine mushroom. There, oh. And one I missed over here. Yay! Detoxed. Now I gotta find my way back out. Elevator. That's right. Well, at least I can teleport while I wait on it to come down. Pick me up again. Notice there's a lot of spots in this one where you are restricted to an elevator to be able to get around, and they're slow. Slow elevators. Alright, I was expecting that to cause me to glitch or something because of that being in my way, but it did not. Alright, so that is this whole area, and I've got me a spot somewhere in there I can produce goo. I'm just gonna follow this. I would like, again, it'd be kind of nice if towards the end of this we actually got a way to repair the rail system to use it to get around. Because as it stands, like right now, this is a good little central point, because for most part the rails connect. A few spots where there's breaks, but if you could fix the rails so that there was no breaks and there was a complete system, even if you didn't have the rail train configuration going for it, you could still ride along using your jetpack. Might also even be capable to do the vehicle there, I don't know. $75 out of $75. Okay. And I don't have any food. On to the next water spot. So it should be this one over here. I think it was 200. Yeah, the one directly west. Oh, frogs are appearing now. I want to check my terraformation index because I shouldn't even be to like larva stage yet. And yeah, I've got critters starting to appear. Alright, just to keep the parts readily available. There. And that there. Cool. Stuff's still in the way. Where it shouldn't be, but, you know, it is at least things are still working. That is completely full. Like, I don't even have room. That's a lot. Right there. So yeah, that toxic goo and tell me that looks like toxic goo right there. Yeah, it's the toxic goo. So I don't even need to do the robot just yet because I already got too much from just collecting toxic goo. Let's see, terraformation. I am on insects, but somehow I've got the natural life starting to appear already. And we are working on breathable atmosphere, which is why my O2 is finally starting to decrease the consumption. Hey, look, I've got 2.05 GPUs. I'm not sure how the 0.05 GPU would work. Seems like you'd be missing some components for it to be able to run. Now, where's that? I need that little sound effect there. Okay, let's see. Blazar, Solar, Magnetar, Quasar, right? I think I have it set up nowhere. I know I don't have the other ones, but I don't think I have the Pulsar port set up anywhere. Do not, because it is now loading up. Okay. And there we go. That should free up a bunch of space here. Oh yeah, look at that. And then take this stuff out. That in there. Then I gotta figure out, I gotta set up a thing for all the fuses to go in. Stelly, hey, thanks for joining. So let's see. I got iridium production going down below. Yeah, I got like 3 or 6 running down below producing iridium rods. There's my uranium for that. So I could do that and do that to get those started, and I don't need that right now. But let's see. I cleared that whole area of toxic elements, leaving only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas left. Is that? Yes, 5 more areas left. And those 5 areas account for 800 plus toxic goo that I still need to clean up. Yeah. We're gonna wait on that. I think I've done enough goo cleanup for the moment. I can take a break. I probably need to order some more super alloy rods. Do we even have a super alloy on this one? Like an actual super alloy spot as just super alloy. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. So we got aluminum. I could just set up, you know, a set of extractors to do nothing but produce the normal goods that need to go into the super alloy production. I know how I can do that. Tungsten, definitely I need to just set something up here to kind of ship out. And it could just be right at the edge. Doesn't have to be anything special on that. What you need to ask? Okay, got plenty of stuff I can build now. Can do tier 3. I have tree spreaders. Do I have tree seeds? Because I thought I did tree seeds already. I mean, there are... Okay, so I have that number of flower seeds. I don't have tree seeds. I'm not collecting any. But I did get the stuff for a DNA manipulator earlier. I know that. I guess I'll just shove it here in the corner. Where stuff's in the way. So, show the work custom graphics. No, I've already got my graphics done the way I like. Thank you for the offer, but I've already got the graphics set the way I want. And I've already got my own custom adjustments made to it. So thanks for the offer, but I'm not interested in changing my setup right now. I probably could get food stuff going, which I don't have bee larvas. Let's see. I need bee larva. Oh, well, common larva. I know I've got common larva showing up somewhere. Where are you at? Come on, larvies. Larva buddies. I've already seen them showing up here earlier. I need them. I need 1 common larva. And they're not wanting to show up. Come on, I got, like, I'm set up with plain foundations where they should be spawning in, and they're not. But you know, I can go ahead and do the harvesting robot. We'll go ahead. I'll get it set up. He ain't gonna harvest anything at the moment until I put him over there, but I at least got one. You know, if I can't find them, I'll go toss the harvesting robot here and get some larvae that way. Since apparently I'm not getting anything right now, then I'll throw it there. We got that spot, which is next to the wall, which gotta zoom in a little bit, the dam wall. So I don't have that much left in terms of actual, like, cleaned up, other than there's just a massive amount of things I'm going to have to clean up. Yeah, so I can do an ecosystem, and you know, I just to make it easier, let's go ahead and do that. And I'll drop, well, yeah, I'll just do it here. Actually, can I build it right here? No, that's fine. Okay, it is going to cause trees to sprout anyway, so I can't build up there either. Really? I want to build on like one of these little spots. I can't build it here either. Why can I not build it here? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so for some reason, because of me trying to build it up there, it glitched it. So I get it, it's not going to build on the rock, but like, see, there's a good spot, you know. Fine, I'll just toss it here. And I'm going to supply everything, even though I have no demand for any of that yet. So this is working. Again, not producing a huge amount because I'm not in such a big hurry to get those. Really, it's all about cleaning up. If this was a starting map, yeah, I'd be more worried about it. But right now, it's all about cleaning up. And look at this. Lovely batch of green and red festive pickups. You know, it is Christmas season. I gotta do the Christmassy colors. You know, just because I launched a bunch of those rockets. That helps. And a little bit, you know. And floating pieces of uranium. And, you know, that's how you know it's the good stuff, because it's got superpowers. Oh, man, yeah. Apparently those 20 rockets, the storms are finished because it's got quiet. Oh man, it is, yeah, just because of me going everywhere, it's scattered everywhere. Still not sure about these floaty pieces. Like something, like, is this, there's terrain I'm floating through right now? Come on, there we go. Let's get these at least out of the way. Yeah, that's all of that littered. All that over there. Oh, you see it all up in there too. It's because I've been traveling around so much. Now I'm gonna take advantage of this, because that's gonna help me not have to ship stuff from the other planets. Ah, well, I'm going always to the bottom one, and I teleported across the room. Go me. Oh wait, no, not that. I don't want to pick up. Oh, well, nope. Okay, so it's this scattered around here. Or at least the regular terrain stuff there for decoration. Give it a nice look. Alright. Boxes, I can't do anything. Well, if it's open, I can get something out. I just can't deconstruct them. I feel like that's missing function there. It's like, why don't we have a advanced tier 3, tier 4 deconstructor that lets us deconstruct larger objects like that now, you know? So we could clean up the landscape after the fact. Normally, this is the kind of thing I would do the launch and just stay within a single area, letting all the storms happen, and then just run out in a very small area and collect stuff. But, you know, I see it, so I want to take advantage of it. I'm pretty sure that's the normal spawns. And I can't collect that. Feels very eerily quiet now because there's no storms. And there's no wind, anything right now. It's just quiet on the planet. Oh, yeah. Plenty of plain iridium and uranium. And since uranium is out there where I haven't cleaned yet, I'm going to take advantage right now. Oh, oxygen. Didn't even notice. I feel like it should give a bigger warning for that than just like, oh, hey, it's low. Hey, it's critical. Hey, you're dead. I feel like there's at least a thing like, oh yeah, you've got 10% oxygen left. You know, and if it's like, oh, hey, I've been out here for 2 minutes already, it's at least 20 seconds. Like a 20% oxygen, 10% oxygen, and then Hey, yeah, okay, you're like 2% oxygen or something, like it's about out, like, or as you're running out kind of thing. Feel more realistic on that. I say I'm getting drops down to 20 in some areas. That might just be something with the rendering in this map right now. Because then I get into another area and it suddenly is like, hey, 145 FPS. I think I need some more drones delivered. Or stuff to make some more drones. Let's see. I need 50 GPU. That definitely could go faster. Granted, that's the atmosphere purifier, which will help with terraformation overall. And then the Detoxo tree seed. That's just really the unlocks on that. I'm much more concerned with, I want to get to the 350 on that. So oxygen, pressure and heat are, you know, pressure and heat. I got a boost. I could do something for oxygen boost. Get some of those rockets going. Guess I need to go check. So I have 20 of those, and 10 of those. So I could probably get some more toxic purification rockets going. And then I may have enough for that. I want to try to knock out 10 of each. So I know I've got rockets. That's not a problem. That's not being transferred anywhere. So I feel like I am... maybe it was this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Knew I had some of that. Actually got a good amount of certain things. Oh yeah, plenty of rockets. So that's 10 for each one. Then I need... There we go. Okay. So all those. And that. So apparently I'm not producing or getting a lot of that. So... You know, I know I'm going to do at least the toxicity one, so... Oh, wait. I thought I clicked it. No, there we go. Okay. I need 20 of those, and I've got 4. I think I went over. By 1, I did. Okay. That's fine. It can sit over here for later. I got that, and then I need 20 of those, so that plus where did I put it? Tungsten. 10 tungsten. There we go. That's enough for the purification rockets to go up. So we'll launch purification rockets real quick. Sorry, I forgot about the noise. I wasn't thinking on that right there, so sorry if I blew out somebody's eardrums for a second. Can't help it. The rockets are really loud when they're launching. Okay, so now, you know what? Most of this other stuff should already be moved. So, okay, 20 tree bark, 10 between each. Oh wait, I did separate the seed lerma, so we got 10 for that. I need fur, 10 mutagen. I have no bacteria samples. Oh, great. Well, I can't launch those right now then. Oh, I could do... possibly do... yeah, I could do this one. Yeah, so I can at least launch those. Versus the other one I can't launch. I need to get some algae production going, I guess. Actually, I need to just get algae and then have it converting straight into the resources. So I need to pick a spot for that. So the plant rocket I can do. The seed spreader I am missing the supplies for. So we're going to do plant rockets. Okay, and water. I need that. There I go again, forgetting to the audio off for a second. I need a good water source. I need one that's got. I mean, there's like water there, water there, water there, you know, kind of thing. But I need something like. I mean, there's water over there. That's probably the most convenient one as far as I can build the supplies there and have enough to produce. Okay, here's algae producing some bacteria samples and such. Also, I've got all that, but there is structures in the way there. I gotta remember some of these are gonna have structures. That would be a really good spot right there. Build a little, actually that's probably the best one because it's much more open, much larger. All right, that's the goal now. We're gonna head over there, do some cleanup so that I can have that whole area. There you go. That area clean for building out the water bound requirements. And you know, let's just see how much I can skirt over some things with the jetpack. Okay, yeah, that spot. So I guess better go down this way. Well, there's blue water over there. 100. Okay, so that's separate from over here. Oh, good idea. Go ahead and check my water collection over here. I might have already collected everything, and I can move my water collection on over there. $232 out of 500. I'm only halfway. All right, I'll come back. This might be the one that's like 2,000 water, toxic water to collect over here. And if that's the case, I'm fine with that. I will have to do that before I can do the algae. 250. So, okay, it's not a big one. That regard. I can always request algae from Prime. If I really just want to go ahead and do that. I may do that, actually. Just so I can go ahead and get that going. Oxygen capsule. Of course, you know, put a heater in the closet. Just take the doors off so it doesn't get too hot in the closet. Makes sense. You know, that's where I put my space heaters, in the closet. You know, I gotta make sure my clothes are toasty warm before I go putting them on. Totally makes sense. Plant multiplier fuse. Oh, that's helpful. Eventually. So, I mean, there's gonna be goo somewhere. Even though I would think there shouldn't be goo in the water because, you know, it's probably gonna slowly mix with the water. Oh, that's nice. I can't get in there. There's a door. There's literally a hatch there and I can't go to it. Has some mutagen. Yeah, let me go ahead and order some backy samples. There we go. Slowly working towards it. I was gonna leave that there for right now. Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to go in the middle. Keep looking. Yeah, I was kind of hoping this would be a big open lake, but it's not. There's all this stuff. So that other spot may end up being the spot after all for algae and the like. Because it's open and I can build readily above the water. Here I've got to contend with the structures already in place. That might still work here. Oh. Interesting, those are connected algae. They've got actually like piping, tubing connecting them. Oh, okay, the elevator is down already. So we'll leave it that way while I get this part cleaned up. Alright, oh, and I see a piece I missed. Here. Or 3. Some more. Yeah, I think this is where I want. Already got it. Back up here so I can teleport. Click, click, click. I want to go for a ride. Oh, there's some back here too. Timmy decided to get up, reposition. He's like, all right, we're getting a little too warm in this blanket. Get out, shake it off. You gonna say hi? Can you look at the camera and, you know, give a smile, something, Timmy? So look up here. Look right here. Look right here. Look right here. Look where my finger is. Look right here. There you go. Good smile or good look. Yeah, look, see right here. Say hi. Oh, your ears are toasty. You are toasty warm. Yes, you are. That's why you like, I got cool down. It's just a little too warm under the blanket. Yeah. All right. I'll let you go back to sleep now. What? Oh yeah, deconstruct that one. Nothing else. Into some water. I am so shocked there's not a golden crate in there. That just screams golden crate to me. Oh, come on. I see the opening there. I want to go through it. $250, so same group part as the rest of this. I may be able to make this work well enough for how I like to build as for my water-based production. Okay. I don't have the teleporter with me, so I'm still have to make my trip back over there, but I think I can knock out the last toxic elements first. There we go. Completely detoxified over here. And I'm gonna move the teleporter after this. Oh, apparently the toxic goo, I've got too much. There we go. Let's see, I'm at 3.15, sorry, million from 2.75 million at the start. Considering I'm not even doing anything to improve upon that right now, I'm doing pretty good with my token production. Let's see, let's find a spot. Now I gotta go over there to look at something. This may work over here. There's some land spots here, but obviously I can. At least I have more open room to build above the water level to give me room for my platforms and setting up my production of things like algae and such that will be used right here through AutoCrafter, so I don't have to ship it back except as the completed item. For now, I'll leave it where I'm not even automating that. Let's see what we got up here. Besides a butterfly. Not even out of breathable atmosphere, and I've already got butterflies. You know? Score. Pristine mushrooms. Oh, an elevator. Yeah, I'll wait. Energy fuse. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like the little platform thing like that. I wish we had that as part of the normal game buildables. Kind of build that little setup. Ooh. Wreckage. Seems like a plant I would collect a seed pod or something from. Okay, same thing again, because we see that like rats, we live in the sewer. So this is one of their emergency hidden bases from when they had to go and build it into, you know, a shipping container, basically, as the planet started to get too toxic. And then that's it for over here, I think. Oh yeah, I can use this area for some water resource production. That'll be fine. There's enough room, I can work around it. I already got this. Okay, so I got that. Oh, another one. All right. I need oxygen. Drop a bunch of supplies off. Look at that. Goose spacesuit. So I can dress like a goose. Whatever a goose is. Right. Let's check this spot over here. Because I did not come through here yet. Water bottle, yay. Oh, and the space food, yay. Oh, and crate already. Somebody already looted it. Took my goodies. Oh, got a walkway. Okay. There's that leads in there. Nice view. There's gotta be a golden crate around here somewhere. Got to be. And nothing on this tier. Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop this stuff off too. And I'm gonna actually make a backtrack. To where my water collectors are over here. So, oh, a flying fish. I got a flying fish. I don't think they textured where things are actually placed correctly. Because that's a flying fish. He doesn't need water. The toxicity is mutating the fish. That's an air-breathing fish. Oh no, they're gonna invade. Be flying fish everywhere. Like, this is payback for all these years of eating our eggs. Flying fish roe is like a common thing in Japanese stuff, especially sushi. You know, the little, you get like a sushi roll, it's got the little teeny weeny little like orange and red and some black eggs on it. That's fish eggs. That's flying fish roe from different species. Tobiko. And it's so tasty. FYI, you know, especially depending on, I like the orange and red ones best. You know, those is like a little pop of like peppery taste. Basically, you know, caviar, other than it doesn't come from beluga sturgeon. And these are not done. Okay. I thought they would be done already. They're not. So, fine. Really not that bad of a trip. Once you're not worried about having to clean up all the goo all over the place. That's actually got a decent amount of space, but yeah, I've got more space at the other location now. Even with the structure in the way. Oh, and more uranium that I didn't grab. Oh, wow. That's a whole field of uranium over here. I'll grab this while I have oxygen. If I can. The lag is causing me to click a little bit. I click and then I move on before it responds to my click. Okay, that last autosave was at 25 after. Now it's 32 after. It's saving at random intervals. That was 7 minutes between saves, not 15. All right, that's good enough. Let's go drop some stuff off. And I need to give a little bit more time for that water to get filtered. So might as well do maybe some rockets, upgrading that way. I'll put those there. I'll just save some trouble, because this is where that goes. Yep. All right. Look at all the animal food I'm getting too. Like crazy is being affected by the system terraformation, not the local planet. We don't get a tier 4, right? We get a tier 4 at 50. I'm definitely not there yet. What are these? Tier 2. All right. So yeah, we're going to redo this for tier 3s. That's 9 and that's 9 there. Okay. I just went ahead and did 2 sets there because I'm not getting the fuses as much, and some of the like I've had to use the purification fuses in their spot. I feel like I'm gonna have another place where I have to do the same. So do 8. Yeah, we do 8. We can try to do 8. I might go ahead and put the fuses in, just get that. Oh yeah. For that. I need those, and those. So I may have. Yeah, I got enough of those. That's kind of interesting. It's fine with that. I do need some tungsten though. So yeah, barely any tungsten bars, but I'll do good on the rest. Okay. So I need to make some. This, and I have 11. I need 16. I think that's it. Oh yeah, now we're getting into the larger size that makes sense to worry about doing a multiplier or a optimizer in the middle. So that's what I'm going to do. Is the optimizer. Okay. I'll go ahead and do 3 because, well, you know, I got the other spots over there, even though I don't really have heat, fuses, or anything. Production, you know, pressure, don't have those, but I do have some purification, so we'll take that. So 1 right in the middle, and boom, all of them. Yeah, and it looks like I'm getting a bit more speed now, even though I technically have fewer fewer optimizers going. Yeah, should cover for all of it. So that should cover for that. So I just need heat and pressure fuses. So it might be a good time, even though I was going to let my tokens just kind of build up. I need a trade rocket. Oh yeah, we'll just throw it right here for now. 3 of each. Yeah, good enough. And all the rest I have. You know what? Let's go ahead and do 6 of each. I could do 2 more optimizers. You know what? I got the room. 9. I'm going 9. And I think I had some oxygen ones, so I'll just go ahead and get 3 of that. So there we go. So I need 2 more for each one. And yeah. I need to put organizing for those, for the new items, which this is completely filled up there. Actually, what was it? We got... I've already got the pristine mushroom, so I've got the produce stuff. So plastic polymer, plastic rod, and purification capsules. Purified water too. Honestly, I'm not so worried about that, except for in the long run making more. So the toxic water I can leave where it's going right now. It should go in and get filtered, so make purified water. So I can do 1, 2. I just well, for now I could combine those. Also chlorine dioxide. I don't think I did the chlorine dioxide, did I? Or I did. Okay, that's not full. Toxins are full. Pristine. How do I only have that many mushrooms? Come on. I'll have more. So plastic polymer and plastic rods. We'll just do that. And that. And then honestly the water, we'll do that and that. So purification capsule, and then that is purification gel. Well, and of course the plastic polymer. And the plastic rod. And I used up all those. That's fine. So we got polymer coming in. Got that going. I do have this, which may not reach all the way over here where I need it. So we'll do plastic polymer. Supply everything. And plastic rod. Supply nothing. I'll let it fill up. And that way I'm not burning through all my plastic polymer. That is then getting dumped over there. And same thing, we're gonna set the purification capsules going. And I'll basically purification, well, I have the mushrooms, so that's gonna be the limit on that one. So we'll just apply everything on that. I'll start going. Otherwise, I'm doing fine. So yeah, we're making progress. Main thing is still got 350, and I still have plenty of power available. Not even worried about that right now. So that gets rid of some water being used up. That might start using some of the toxins up. So I got plenty of those. Wish they were, yeah, I mean, yeah, tungsten rods, you know, that makes a little bit of use. You're going to need that ongoing just to make tungsten rods because you're mining tungsten. I think I'm going to add, what, nope, not that side, this side. Well, no, that side, where? Yeah, this, okay, so I did, yeah, quartz, all right here. So we'll do, fuses. There we go. That will free up a bunch more space. Yeah. Get this sort of emptied out a bit. And cosmic quartz, you know, I guess I probably should have put it right next to that, but oh well. It's not like I'm producing a lot of it, I'm just literally finding it. So that gives me a little bit more space freed up. All right, now I got lake water. Well, I got water collectors. I go ahead. I'm gonna do like an algae gen below where my water is at right now. My water production, so I could just produce some algae directly and have it dumped up here, so I have a supply. But then I'm also going to do some tier 2 algae gens for over there where I'm going to be setting up setting up to go ahead and convert it straight into the bacteria sample. Brain stopped working for a second. You know, just set it up there. It's got an auto crafter ready to go. Creates a bacteria sample right there, and then that's why I ship back rather than worrying about shipping the individual algae themselves. And then let's go ahead and actually get some use or some stuff put together for that. I think farm wise, I still do want to have like a farm. You know what, let me just dump this for right now. I need bee larvae. I'm not getting bee larvae, or my ecosystem is not I'm not collecting bee larvae. I don't have a spot for it. So bee, I should have something like that being produced already. Just from the one ecosystem I have. And, oh, that kind of, well, yeah, I gotta rethink some of this on how I want to, like, arrange these. That's why I wish we could do blueprints. You know, have a blueprint that once you get kind of like you do your initial thing, you do your setup, and it's like, here's your layout. And it's already got, especially on the blueprint side, everything already listed for like this. These are named. These are, you know, are configured for what they're supposed to hold and everything. And you just place it all down in one go. Done with it. And I'm just gonna make this all butterfly. I'm not doing anything but the ecosystem right here, so. Okay. So let's see, common larvae are being sent over, silk, no bees. Still have no bees. Okay. So maybe I gotta do an incubator for this. Oh, uncommon. Okay, come on. I've got some uncommon larvae somewhere around here. Come on. Oh. All right. How long we got on this? All right, getting some stuff cleared out finally. Look at all that. I got tier 1 goo removals. Explosives all over the place. So, and I've cleared now all the way like this, all the way up to here. And then we just basically got that last area. So I think for the most part, other than maybe the terraformation index side of things, I can finish the next stream with terraforming. That is definitely picking up now. So we got that. That, you know, I'm gonna get some other stuff going. I got tree spreader. Let's see how much I have for that. Main thing's gonna be tier 2 fertilizer. Oh man, look at that. That's just from crates. Oh yeah, I can do a bunch of those. So tree seeds. I don't have tree seeds. It is not giving me any tree seeds. I got seeds, flower seeds, like too many. So I can do, which one we want to do? I don't have any squash. I need squash. I guess I need to get that going. I really hope this next load of my save will get rid of some of this stuff out of my way. Because I really want the plants gone. Okay, so that will at least get me some of that going. Oh, pulsar quartz meteor. You see, it's just the one, so we've actually made good terraformation. Oh, and I'm past 120. I want to say it's 120 GTI. I think is where the cosmic quartz becomes collectible, where it converts and can be used to collect that. I need some uncommon larvae still. I may just order the bees. There we go. You know, let's do that. I can order bees. I got too many bees. 1,600 bee larvae. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and order them all. And then I ain't worried about, well, I can't remember how many it is, but you know what? I think it's 2 per each. So we'll order 16 golden ones because that'll give me the butterflies and such over here for that. Take all my fuses. I don't have anything for the oxygen right now, but you know, at least have a spot. And then I'll put, yeah, again, over in this area, I'm gonna focus on this being where I have like the butterflies and all that stuff that has that movement to it, so I can minimize the effect of it over here with where it won't hopefully hurt my FPS too much. There we go. See how it's, oh yeah, look at how fast everything is shooting up on the terraformation index now. Yeah, much better just go ahead and boost like one set of 8 instead of making multiple other ones. Just keep stacking the optimizers with the fuses, and it just keeps boosting it more and more. You're just save space, save frame rate. I'm not having to worry about so many moving parts, and yeah, you get a really good effect from it. Plus, you know, rockets like crazy. Speaking of rockets, how am I doing on that? I do have some more. You know, I'm just gonna take 10 out, and I could see where things are over there. Great. I have to order some more super alloy rods. So that plus 20 rockets, and then cobalt 3, silicon 3. We will launch another set of heat and pressure rockets. Give another little boost. And now, before I forget, I'm cut the audio off so I don't kill everybody's ears. I still need bacteria samples, yeah, for that. Maybe I've got a few more by now. If not, I'm got some algae that's gonna start growing, and I need to go back to the other spot, start setting up some algae and bacteria sample production there. Oh yeah, look at that speed right now. I am going to hit that 350 GTI in just a few minutes, so we can keep going long enough for that to take effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 of those and an auto crafter to craft what I need, and then I need a bunch of iron. And we'll go to the temp one here. And once again, it's like building askew. It's not exactly north. There we go. I got my blueprint for that. Trying to decide which way might be the fastest way to go. I just realized I can't build those here because I still have to clean the water. So I'm getting the platform started at least. Yeah, I can't build the algae stuff here because, oh, apparently I can. Okay, I think that toxic water would be like, oh, and apparently I did not build tall enough. I think the toxic water would be the problem. Like, no, you can't build that here because the water is too toxic. Oh, there we go. Purification. Fuse. So now I can actually just start producing those. This will attempt, of course, to, you know, have my drones come to get this algae, which is why I gotta throw down the autocrafter. And the autocrafter is going to produce the bacteria sample, which is, I still need water. Great. Yeah, so it's going to throw my drones off for a moment because of them coming here to get that. That's fine. I can fix that. So yeah, I can make purification fuses now. Let's see what that recipe is like. So I'll have the other fuse thing. Pristine mushrooms. Fuse. Okay, I've got plenty of fuse cartridges. I'm not having a problem with that. Toxic goo. So you can obviously keep making those because you've got a spot to harvest it. The purification gel. Pristine mushroom. Let's see, what's the pristine mushroom? It's regular mushroom, toxins, and methane. Interesting. Okay. So I do have mushroom growing now. I don't have methane production here yet. So we'll go ahead and get one of those going for some methane, which I don't have a place for it yet, but that's fine. I want to wait for those to get back. Yeah, that huge boost just by doing the purification ones. So natural life, I've got a breathable atmosphere now. Score, and we got that, which now means I can go and do some upgrading, and I'm gonna reconfigure where I got some stuff. So I need 16. There we go, 16 exactly. So 16 plus 16 tungsten rods. Did I have that many? No, it's, yeah. Basically 2 of everything, so I need 2 more tungsten rods. That plant is throwing me off so bad. Okay, got that. So that empties that, and then there we go. I got enough. I'll get some stuff back from the ones I deconstruct. That's fine too. So I just wanted to go ahead and get that. Now we're gonna see how big these are. Still not as bad as like the heaters, or especially the drills. The drills are so oversized. Okay, so we're gonna take this out. They're only slightly bigger than the tier 3s. And boom. All right, that's going good. I already know that that water spot is going to be pure. That, yes, autosave right as I did that. I can get some food and such going, and shipping outpost would be the easiest way. And we'll go get those water spots, the little toxic water extractors. We're gonna move them to the new spot so I can actually have proper algae, water, bacteria sample production. And then that should be a pretty good point for the day. Yep, all that toxic water cleaned out. And can't remember if I have to get higher up to get through to that side or what. We'll find out. Yeah. And keep in mind, I've only got like 3 extractors total going right now, and they're doing iridium. Everything resource-wise, aside from a few things I've had to order from Prime or Humble, all the other stuff, the iron, everything else is what I've collected from the ground. And things like fertilizer and all that are things that I've collected from loot crates. So, you know, there's a certain degree where obviously you don't want to go to a new planet, new map, and be like, oh, look, I'm getting very basic stuff that I can already readily get. You know, so the system-wide terraformation index should have an effect on your loot results in the crates when you go to a new planet. But it seems like it basically takes over. Because I am getting like top tier loot. Just all the time. And of course I can't do anything, can I? We actually have a working tram. Well, sit. Enjoy the ride. Look at that. So one continuous stretch where we get to use this to ride back and forth. Obviously the teleporter's still better, but at least this way we get a kind of a fun little thing. And hey, look, right above the top of the tram car, I got one larva that was coming along for a ride, and another one spawned in. He kind of got knocked back a little bit, funny enough, but yeah, we actually have a working tram in this. That's very pleasing that we get that, at least for one spot. And of course, it takes me back to the central hub area. All right, I'm out. So now, hit the button, go back. And let's just see if it takes me back the same path, because there was like a fork in there. Okay, yeah, it did not fork. And also that is a broken one, so if it forked, I'd be launching it off the broken piece and it'd be destroyed. So I guess that's part of the thing of not worrying about a switching mechanism. Just this stretch is complete, so you can use it for transport, and this stretch is not. Of course, you had to come all the way out here to travel back the first time. So it's not like go find that one, then travel to this tram station to save yourself some trouble. Well, that was neat. Yeah, I mean, for a utility teleporter, but that's neat, especially if this is your first planet and you haven't got to the point of unlocking the teleporter, but you got that clear, then, you know, hey, you're good. You know, it saves you some trouble there. But yeah, teleporter, once you have that, you don't need that over there. Oh, I don't, no water collector yet, because I gotta still get these out. Just gonna put them right here. And I think I want to bring supplies for a third one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, don't have a tungsten rod. That's one catch. I can't exactly go and do, I gotta figure out something on how I can make tungsten rods out there, where the tungsten is actually being produced. Save some trouble there. Okay, so that is, funny enough, algae will grow in the toxic water and does not apparently affect the toxic water being like detoxified. Gives me plants, oxygen, and then of course that there. So I'm good on that. That'll give me, I mean, it might slow down the drones a little bit, but hopefully right now they're going to stay focused over here. And yeah, definitely with that boost, 1000 GPU. I mean, I'm well on my way. That's probably the first hour of the next stream, so we'll unlock the last of it. I still have 4 more spots for just under 700 goo spots to clean up, and everything's unlocked here. Breathable atmosphere is done. We're on the way to natural life. We will finish terraformation next stream, and barely anything on that. So toxic artillery shell. Okay, I guess that's unlocking from the from here, yeah, or somewhere. Purified water 120 T, which is the one where after I've detoxed all the water and I can't make any more toxic water to purify, that's what I need there. Toxifia frog eggs. Okay, so I'm not sure where the shell came from, because it's not even listing on this, and I've already got all that. So where'd the toxic artillery shell come from? Because it's not showing there. Toxic goo. Fulfill a commercial partnership. So that's gotta be from that message thing. Even though I didn't read the message, I got this, so I can build toxic artillery shells, I guess for money. Come on, I want to make one. Obviously, it cannot auto-craft from that. So, one toxic artillery shell. I don't have a trade value for it. So, that is something to do specifically with whatever the extra quest line is for this. Guess we better pull up the transmission screen. Talk to somebody. Okay, here's a different one. Sentinel Core partner. Incredible opportunity. Work by crafting toxic artillery shells. Craft more than 200, get this deal. So just receiving it, I got the recipe for it. 200 is not that bad. Especially for what it is. I mean, obviously explosive powder. That takes a little bit more to set up. But the toxic goo, I literally have a robot that I can deploy over there to produce toxic goo. And from where I'm at, there's my little outpost. See, there my drone's going to get algae. There's that. Basically, I can just teleport over there, go up in here, drop it off. Be producing stuff. I do need to get some more drones going. But I can do that between now and next time. Okay, so yeah, easily going to finish this net stream. Barely having to do anything much on it other than just get used to the toxic aspect of the game that they've added. But yeah, there we go. And what, we found several, like almost 10 spots for the cosmic quartz, which should have unlocked by now. So that means next time we'll see it actually nice and glittery. But yeah, not too bad on today's progress. I'll go ahead and get closed out. Timmy, say hi. Let me clean your eye. Yeah. You're welcome, Jenny. Thanks for hanging out. Timmy, say thank you for hanging out. Look here. Don't look at me. Look up here. He's like, I don't know what you want. I'm scratching the neck and that leg goes up. He's like, oh, wait, you scratch over here, you know, more. Oh, look at that little net right there. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, I was going to get the paw. Instead, I got the nose. And the head. See that? That's like pet me. He says pet me when he does that. He's like, don't stop. Keep scratching. Keep going. Timmy, you gotta do something other than ask me to pet you. Thank you, Jenny. I hope you have everybody have a good rest of your day, rest of your weekend. He has got laying around to do. I've got stuff to do. Nope, you're cut off, Timmy. You gotta do some tricks first. No, I ain't doing anything. That's the trick. Yawn is the trick now. He did his yawn. Yeah. All right. So yeah. What you had yesterday? Okay. Well, Timmy. He's like, I'm ready to go now. I know the drill. You gotta pee? You gotta shake your butt. Boot your nose. Nope. He's like, don't pick me up. All right. Goodbye, Jenny. Goodbye, everybody else. We're gonna call it for today. A little past the 3-hour mark, not too heavily, but yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, and we'll pick it up next week. I'll get a couple more things done this week, maybe get some preparations in place. And of course, obviously, we know there's that new storyline with artillery shells. We're going to work our way through that. That might hold us up. I don't know how many steps there are in that, but we'll get some more stuff done. We'll at least get the detox and terraformation taken care of next time. I'm pretty sure we can knock that out next stream fairly readily, and we'll start messing with the job opportunity. So yeah, but thanks for hanging out, everybody. Go enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week, same time, same place.